Let's get it. Yo, so look, I did tell you we're gonna act like that didn't happen, right? So, because it didn't. So
what happened? What happened?
I don't know. But welcome to the latest installment, you guys. You already know what time it is. We do this weekly. What is the Beast and Best phone call show where you can phone in, sound off on everything Raider related, man. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Graphk Raider. I am here with my little bro, Hammer's House. What's good, bro?
And shit, what is good, nation? Nice to see everybody in here. And those that are coming in, if y'all don't know the routine, we gonna learn you right now. Wipe them feet or break them thumbs, whatever y'all want to do, but y'all see it on the screen. Yes. Hit that subscribe button as well and make sure to smash the bell to stay up to date with all your Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, and reactions. Yes. Real Raiders can't.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, you guys. I'm on my way to 20K. Hammer's on his way to 10. We cannot do that without you guys' help. Salute to everybody here in the chat, all the members, non-members, everybody in the building. We salute you guys so much and appreciate you guys for being here. Like we always say, you could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with us. We're going to put this number up here shortly, you guys. You already know what time it is, man. Call in, sound off. Let's have some fun. This is one of our favorite weekly shows here. So you already know. I can't wait for you guys. There's a lot to talk about. You know what I mean? So you already know. Salute real quick as well to our brother Intel, man. You already know, man. Salute as always, our brother, man. You know, you already know what time it is, man. This guy right here helps keep the lights on with Mount Shillmore, man. We appreciate you so much. Shout out once again to our brother on 100-piece special. Real quick before we get into this, you guys, before we put the number up, just want to give you guys a heads up once again. I will be in Las Vegas this weekend from Friday to Monday. If you guys are in the area out there for the game, make sure to DM me on Twitter at Graphk Raider or on Instagram at Graphk916. Make sure you guys hit me up. Let's get together, have a drink. We're going to have a bunch of actually, we'll be dropping something tomorrow. Shout out to Woodson Whiskey, our proud sponsor. We got some big news we're dropping tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. We got some things going on this weekend. I want to make sure anybody that's local out there is a part of what we got going on, because this is going to be a legendary weekend. So I had to put a couple extra legendaries out in there because I know Hammer's not going to be out there and it's killing me that he's not going to be there, but he will be there. Pittsburgh weekend. It's all love.
We might have a special guest out there as well.
Yes, a few of them. So stay tuned.
There's another one.
Oh shit!
I haven't had the chance to talk to you about yet.
Ooh. But, hey, we got some dope things about to pop out right now with Mount Shillmore, man. So you guys stay in tuned. Make sure you subscribe to all of our channels. Wasted Talent, Andy, Big Mike, Hammer, myself, man. We appreciate you guys. And once again, man, Intel. So man, gratitude, my brother.
Thank you.
Always love, man. Always love. All right, let's get to it, man. There's a lot going on right now. Before we get into Raider content, little bro was talking about something that had happened here a second ago out in New Orleans. You want to give us an update real quick, brother?
Yeah, let's get into it. So look, this has been actually talked about throughout the NFL all day. A lot of people were thinking this was going to happen, and fortunately, it didn't happen. Earlier today, outside linebacker, former Minnesota Viking and Dallas Cowboy outside linebacker Anthony Barr and former Cleveland Browns running back Kareem Hunt were in the building for a visit in the Saints facility. Neither one of them walked out with a deal today. As it is right now, Hunt is expected to meet with the Indianapolis Colts tomorrow morning. Yeah. Anthony Barr didn't see any other teams he's visiting with, but this is a guy that I was talking to Graphk with off the air. Outside, veteran linebacker.
Yeah.
Pretty solid guy, 31 years old. Why not bring in a vet on the cheap? For his career, he's played in 9 seasons, like I stated, for the Vikings and 1 season with the Cowboys last year. For his career, 370 solo tackles, 183 assisted, 18.5 sacks, 9 fumble recoveries, and 5 interceptions, and is also a 4-time Pro Bowler. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, keep an eye out on him because I know we're still bringing in some linebackers looking at him. We just had Jalen Smith in last week. He left without a deal. Keep an eye on him. But the interesting thing about Hunt, bro, did you see what happened? So basically, he was on his way to New Orleans. Indianapolis gave him a call and said, hey, redirect yourself. Come out here. We got more money. We have more money. So his agent hit him up and said,
yo,
let's get to the Colts. So basically, it sounds as though the Colts are already saying, because it got really bad with Jonathan Taylor at this point. He left. He left camp today. He left. So at this point, you know, the Colts said, you know what, we're gonna look. Come over here. We'll pay you starter money, and you'll probably end up being our starter this year because it looks as though Taylor's going to sit it out. Maybe, you know, I mean, maybe at this point, who's to say? But that's a sneaky phone call to make, man. New Orleans, they need a running back at this point. Kamara's going to miss the first 3 weeks of the season. Their young running back, I forgot his last name. I forgot to say it, but I believe he tore his ACL or something like that in camp. He's gone for the season. So they got Jamal Williams. They brought over from Detroit in the offseason, but they may need a little bit of running back help. But that was sneaky. That was sneaky of the Indianapolis Colts, man. So, Hunt is off the market. It looks as though the Colts are going to pay him a nice little chunk of change to go over there, and he's out the market. He's not, he's no longer available at this point from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing. So, man, there you have it.
Somebody just asked, how did Anthony Barr stack up last year? Again, this is his only season with the Cowboys. He played in 14 games, 35 tackles, 23 assisted, 58 combined. 2 for a loss, 1 sack, and 1 pass breakup. That was Anthony Barr's stats last year. He's
still productive. He still has he still has something left in the tank. But to me, you guys, this is kind of like a Jalen Smith kind of situation. It's like a guy that's kind of at the end of his rope. You know what I'm saying? And you're just trying to get him for whatever he has left in the tank. You know what I mean? I don't think Anthony Barr would come in and immediately like just be a star or this guy that's going to come in and just change that linebacker room. But at this point, we can use some depth. I love what I'm hearing out of camp from Spillane. Love what I'm hearing and seeing from Divine Diablo. And, we're going to have a couple other guys, Drake Thomas as well, your guy. You know what I mean? So, we shall see. We shall see. But it's interesting that both of those guys, it was slated that they signed. That was what's so crazy, right? Everybody was reporting that they both had signed with New Orleans, and I didn't know that Anthony Barr left without a deal. I know that Hunt left it to go to Indianapolis, but I didn't hear anything about Barr. So
Barr happened within probably like the last half hour, 45 minutes. I was just laying up and I came across it, and I was just like, oh shit! Like, here's another linebacker we should have on our radar right now. Especially we saw Miles Jack and who's the other one? Was that Cunningham?
Oh my God, they both went to the Eagles.
They both went to the Eagles.
So. The greatest GM in the world, man. He just continues, bro. How he just continues to just build that thing up that they're putting together in Philadelphia. So cold, man. Shout out to him for going out there and grabbing 2 guys like Cunningham and Miles Jack back to back on the same day. That's cold. Shout out to Joe, man. Damn, Jim Irsay really don't got love for JT.
No, Jim Irsay is a prick. I'm not gonna make any bones about it. That dude is an asshole of an owner, man. I think him and Jerry Jones are like this, like realistically.
You know what's so funny? That apparently he won't pay Jonathan Taylor, right? A guy that is very great in the passing game and in the run game, right? Just phenomenal running back. Like let's act like last year didn't happen. He was the best running back in the game. Let's just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? But still fairly young as well. Hunt had about 400 plus rushing yards last year. You know, he was kind of second fiddle to Chubb out there in Cleveland,
Right.
which is expected, right? But Hunt is still a very serviceable running back. But the thing with Irsay, this dude doesn't pay Jonathan Taylor, but apparently he's going to pay, I believe, $20 million to move a whale from Miami to the Pacific Ocean or something around those lines. So you're not going to pay Jonathan Taylor, but you're going to put $20 million out of your pocket to pay to get a whale relocated, a 50-plus-year-old whale relocated from Miami to the Pacific. What the fuck? You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make it up. That's the kind of guy. And now it makes all the sense in the world, you guys. Why our head coach, Josh McDaniels, was on that plane and said, you know what, turn this bitch around. Let me go back and be an offensive coordinator for the New England Patriots until I figure out another situation. This ain't it. It's not it.
Yeah, fucking weak, bro. Oh, yeah, we do have some other around the league news, but dude technically ain't in the league, so it really shouldn't count. But yes, ex-Raiders cornerback Damon Renz says he wants to play in the I can't even come. He wants to play in the NFL again.
Hey, we're gonna call him Damn It Arnett. From now on, it's just Damn It Arnett. All right. Apparently, he was on his way to Dallas for a workout. But go ahead, little bro. Go ahead.
So,
you can't make this shit up. Damn it, Arnett, man.
No.
Can't make this
Arnett was found pleaded guilty on gun charges, and he claims that he was in contract talks with the Dallas Cowboys. Fucking kid,
yo, he robbed a chick. You know, he robbed a chick. He robbed a chick. You know what I mean? Apparently, he took a girl's watch, stole her phone, sent all the money in her Cash App or Venmo to himself, and kept it pushing. So apparently, you know, just literally, like, this is so crazy, bro. You get one last shot. The Dallas Cowboys, that's how you know you're on your way out, right? You know you're on your way out. If you're going to the Cowboys on your one last chance and you fail that, you're done. You're done, son. You're fucking done. But damn it, Arnett goes out here. Oh shit! You can't make this shit up, yo. Like, real talk. Yeah, man. I'm praying for him. Shout out to John real quick. Does JJ know that Bird app icon turned to an X? Little bro been way too quiet, and I know you've been waiting, John. I know I seen your message on Instagram. I know you've been waiting, brother. Shout out to Raider man. What's good, Docs Hammer? Calling in. Lend me an ear, West. Shout out to my dog, Raider man. Salute to you, as always, for supporting us. We're gonna put the number up here shortly, you guys.
If it actually wants to pop up.
Just a few things to talk about real quick before we start taking these calls, man.
An idiot, bro. I swear to God.
Hey, Hammer, let them know where to follow you real quick. I got a few people in here asking where they can go subscribe to the channel.
All right. So on YouTube, it's Raider Nation News today. And guys, if you aren't following me on Instagram, it's hammers.house. I think we're like 9-10 away from, is it 3K?
There you go.
I think.
Somebody put Hammer's link to his YouTube channel in the comments section if possible. Man, I see a few people that want to hit the subscribe button. We want to run our brothers.
Shit. Yeah, we are 10 away from 3K on Instagram, guys. So if you guys aren't following that, hammers.house. And we got our first caller. And guys, when you call in tonight, say your name and where you're from. Rep your city, y'all. Come on.
There you go.
Call from
Raider Nice.
To accept, press.
Yo, nice. You're in the vault. What's good?
Yo.
What's going on with you, Hammer? What's going on, Graphk?
What's up, my brother? How you doing, man?
Not much. Y'all already know I always post to both of y'all on Instagram, you know, Nice the Barber LV.
Hell yeah.
I'm just trying to make three little quick points real quick with the nation and stuff. You know, I'm always in here and be watching, so I just wanted to say something real quick. One, I just wanted to say the nation got to remember that we started this offseason with a plan. And ever since we got Jimmy G, everybody's just going different ways, pulling and tugging and forgetting we wanted a bridge quarterback to build this team and find our future, whether it be Aiden O'Connell or draft, but everybody just dying on this hill with Jimmy G's going to be our future and we're going to be the worst team is just craziness. Like, we're forgetting what we wanted was to build the defense to help Jimmy or help the future. So we just got to stay on course and remember what we planned.
4-13, man. That's where I have a lot of people have us at 4-13. That's crazy. That is insane to me. But it is what it is. But go ahead.
The thing is, even if we were 4-13, even if we were, then that puts us in a better position for the future. We didn't really want to worry about this year. Now all of a sudden we're living and dying by this year, and we're supposed to be building for years to come. So I just wanted to put that out there that people got to remember what we're trying to do is not just 1 year and then move on, but continuous winning. We want a continuous win, And then second, big brother Wasted ain't on here, but I just wanted to tap in. He's been saying the last few days, and he's been saying the last few days that Josh McDaniels and everybody needs to say what they want, what they really truly want, which I can understand us as fans wanting. But not only do all coaches not tell their hands, but if we really pay attention, Josh and Zeke been telling us what they want to do with everybody
since day one.
When they didn't pick up his 6-year option, we knew he wasn't coming back. Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler both said they did not think he was going to do what he did. And when he did, they had no choice. They said that with their words. And when they gave him the franchise tag, that was them saying they want to keep him here for a year and continuously do what they need to do for the team. And then we'll go from there. But they're telling us with actions, and everybody got to remember, actions speak way louder than words. And we got to stop worrying that other players aren't going to want to stay here because one player doesn't get paid. Because when that GM comes to them and says, we're going to give you $20 million a year, $15 million a year, that player's going to take that. They're not going to be thinking about Josh. They're going to be thinking about their family. So
you know what, Nice?
I agree with Wasted. I just disagree with that one.
Real quick, Nice. Let me tell you this. If we were still in Oakland, right, it'd be an easy call to be like, some of these players don't want to be here and blah, blah, blah. We are in a no state tax, great city of Las Vegas where everything is cracking, where it's a city where you want to make your money and be able to spend it. And you know what I mean? Like Vegas is it's an attraction. Players want to be there. And now it was reported today that we are a top 10 franchise in terms of money. I believe we're worth $6 billion, somewhere along the line, $6 to $7 billion, right? Players want to be a part of that. So, yeah, we may not have that winning culture yet, but these guys are literally like grooming this situation in order for us to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like that takes time. Like you said, it's not a 1-year deal. It's not somewhere where, you come in this year. We look at this roster, right? And we could potentially be stacked. We don't know yet because we're expecting a lot out of these sophomores and these rookies, right? So we don't know. We could have a stacked roster and we could be prepared to go this year. We don't know. We've seen weird shit happen where the Niners
they get the game started.
I've watched the Niners go from 2-14 to the Super Bowl the next year. I've seen this happen before. So, you never know. But we
watch the Jags also.
There you have it. But we know with Jimmy G what we have. We have a bridge guy, a glorified bridge guy that we signed. You know what I mean? And they're going to draft a quarterback every year to see if they can get it right and figure out what it is. So, like you said, if you go 4-13, right?
Definitely.
I don't think we will. But you have an option of going out and getting a great quarterback in a great quarterback class. So at the end of the day, man, I'm not really too much worried, but I do believe that we're going to field a very, very surprising roster this year, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
We already know what to expect from offense. Yeah, we already know what to expect from this offense. Yeah, Jimmy G's there, but as long as you run the ball effectively, we got one of the greatest wide receiver rooms in the league. You know what I'm saying? We have a great, I think great, it still needs to be proved, but tight end room. Offensive line is going to get better in year 2 under Carr. So look, I'm excited, man. Salute to you, Nice. Let us
everybody's got room to grow. The thing is, us as a nation, we need to give the staff time to grow. And we all know, us and the guys listening, is that everybody's just mad because they're the Patriots and where they came from. If these guys were anybody else, what happened last year and the turnaround we're seeing and the effort we've seen, we will be ecstatic. But because these are ex-Patriot guys, now everybody's jumping off a bridge. And to be honest with you, if you really think about it, since before 2002, every one of us thought every year was going to be our year. We was going to be better. So now that the whole nation thinks we're going to be horrible, we probably is going to the Super Bowl. So I'm here for it for sure.
Look, man, you know what's so funny, Nice? If
Y'all have a good one, man.
You too, brother. You too. Have a great night. You know what's funny, little bro, is if the Tuck rule never happened, we would never be having these conversations.
You know what's funny though, and I'm glad that both of you guys just brought this up because I just saw an interview with Steve Kerr the other day on ESPN in regards to them acquiring Chris Paul. And look, they would see Chris Paul in the playoffs a whole lot. And he said, like, yeah, we used to hate that guy, and now he's in our jersey. We love him. So, yo, get with it or get lost. Hold on, we got another call.
Call from
D's.
John, what's good, bro?
John.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
So I wanted to call in. I'm doing good, man. Hope you both are doing well. Hope your back's feeling better, Graphk.
Little bit.
Hammer walked the monster among us. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk a little bit about the first preseason game. We're 5 days away.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the areas you guys are looking at in terms of that depth on the field, and where are you looking to see the most production? Where are you looking for areas for players to become possible starters? I mean, in that first preseason game, they're going to put a lot of 3s and 4s out there, but we might see a few 2s.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I'm good with that. Like, look, we know that these guys have to play all 3 preseason games before they ultimately know their fate, if they're going to make this roster or not. So realistically, especially for these 3rd, 4th string guys, it's going to be a showcase for them. And I don't know if you guys saw this earlier today, but as of right now, the 49ers have announced that their starting quarterback for this season is none other than Brock. And as it stands right now, the backup could be either Sam Darnold or Trey Lance. They still don't know. So
it's going to be Darnold.
We're going to be seeing Darnold. We're going to be seeing Lance on the field this coming Saturday night. I think it's going to be a good game. I am excited just to see these new guys, our rookies and our undrafted free agents, see what these guys are capable of, see what work they've been putting in throughout OTAs, throughout training camp, and see, are we going to be oohing and ahhing about these guys come next week when we do this again? And is this guy going to be here or is he not going to be here?
Yeah. And, I really, so there's a few names that I'm looking at here, right? That I've kind of, been watching here and there because, we cover the draft like crazy, right? Jair Brown, safety, round 3, the Niners took him. That's definitely a guy, that I'm hoping that Aiden can go out there and cook against, because that was my favorite safety in this draft. And I'm hearing really good things about Jair Brown out there training camp already. I want to say this. I can't really say what I'm going to be doing Sunday morning, but I'm just going to say this. I'll be doing a show with a very well-known 49ers content creator, okay, that covers the team, has been covering the team for a while. And I'm going to start doing my homework a little bit more, with the depth that the Niners possess. I've only kind of watched what we got going on. I know the Niners starters. I haven't really been watching their 2s and 3s and 4s because that's the team that I hate more than any other team in the NFL. So I don't really watch them at all. But, I mean, there is a few interesting names that I want to see us go against. Jair Brown is one of them. Like, that was literally the safety that I wanted in this draft. I love that we got this now. Don't get me wrong. But I want to see, I want to see Michael Mayer. You know what I mean? I want to see how he's going to respond from all the criticism of, going against Max Crosby and apparently getting owned at camp. I want to see what he does, against that D-line. I want to see, how Aiden O'Connell is going to, how he's going to perform out there. They went and got a couple guys with the Niners. They got D Winners, a guy that we talked about, a linebacker at TCU that we're going to be facing. But the Niners really, they didn't really have that many draft picks this year. You know what I'm saying? So we're probably going to be facing a lot of returning players. And look, man, I don't even care what they bring to the table. I'm just looking at Mayer. I'm definitely looking at Trey Tucker. I want to see what Trey Tucker can do, because all the stuff that Hondo and Vinny and everybody keeps hyping him up with, I definitely want to see what Trey Tucker can do. But I'm really, really, really watching the defensive side of the ball. I'm looking for Adam Plant. I want to see if this hype is real, even if it's against 2s, 3s, 4s. I don't care. I want to see what Adam Plant can do. I want to see if they play Tillery, give him a few reps at defensive end on the edge. I want to see what that looks like. You know what I mean? I haven't got a chance to see that, even though he's going to play in the interior most of the time. And I want to see what our linebacker room looks like. I want to see what the Mastersons and Darian Butlers and these guys look like in year 2. You know what I mean? Is there any other names, little brother, that you're?
No.
I'd like to see Drake Thomas, you know.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, to be real, we're just diehard Raiders. We're diehard Raiders, so we're watching every position because we're literally after that game. You know how we do, John. We're gonna break down that game the whole week. We're gonna see things.
Oh yeah.
Every other day, we're gonna break down the film, see what's going on, and we're gonna literally just dissect that shit all week long once that game is over. So I'm just excited to see. Let me just say this. This is the best answer. I'm excited to see Raiders football, even if that's not Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Max Crosby. I don't care. I'm just excited to see what these guys going on this year. You know what I mean?
For real. I'll be excited to see Big Mike doing freaking tape reveals and looking at plays and stuff and breaking them down. That'll be pretty good.
Yeah, once we can get a hold of it, you guys are I think it's time, bro. I think we're gonna mess around with what we talked about a couple of months back when it comes to game film.
Yeah,
I think I think if we can get a hold of that tape, this is probably next week will probably be the week that we start messing around with it.
Yeah, and to be honest, I don't think I seen Grizz put Jacorian Bennett. I think we're gonna see him out there, but I think they think so highly of him.
He might get a series and that's it.
Yeah, man, he might just be quick little boo and get out because it looks as though he's gonna be starting opposite side of Marcus Peters. A salute to you, John, our brother, man. We appreciate you so much, bro.
Appreciate you guys. Take care,
brother.
All right, brother.
Call from
Adam.
Yo, you're in the vault. Who's this?
Yo, it's Adam, man. I'm here from California.
What's good, bro?
Salute, brother. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Just wanted to touch base with you guys. I'm really excited about this defense that we got going on.
Yeah.
I haven't heard this much news about, in practice going on, picks and sacks that going on since Stuart Schweiger days. Just want to get your guys' thoughts. Like I said, I'm excited about this year.
Yeah, you know, little bro, you want to start, like, are you buying in to the hype right now on the what's going on the defensive side of the ball?
I said this over the weekend when I was out with the Jersey Shore Raider Booster Club, and shout out to them, shout out to the president Trey, shout out to Terry. I'm excited about this defense, but I'm still concerned. We still have one void on our defense right now, and it really is a veteran linebacker. That's my major concern.
Yeah, you know what my concern is? My concern is if Marcus Peters, God forbid, or one of these guys go down, we're thin at the line. We're thin at the corner spot right now. With Long out, David Long Jr. out, with Duke Shelley out right now. Like, those are two guys that we spoke a lot about when we picked them up in free agency. You know what I mean? If these guys don't return in time, which I'm not hearing that these injuries are really that serious, but it's kind of scary, man, to think that you may go out there with, Peters, Hobbs, and Jacorian Bennett, 3 guys that I think are going to start for this team. But then you got the likes of Amik Robertson and Webb. You're depending on some guys that haven't really gotten it done at the NFL level. And not saying that David Long Jr. is going to be a savior or Duke Shelley, but Duke Shelley looked pretty good for the Minnesota Vikings last year at the end of the season. And, David Long is coming from a winning program with the Rams. You can always use that on a team full of young DBs. So that's kind of a little scary right now. I'm going to be real with Duke Shelley and David Long not out there these past few days. I'm keeping a close eye on that situation.
I'm still convinced that one of those guys are not going to make the 53-man roster anyways. So we shall see. We shall see.
Yeah, man. But
I do believe Duke Shelley's going to make, man. But like I said, I do hear you out on the whole linebacker situation, because I mean, who else do we have other than, like, really to kind of help us out other than Diablo and Robert?
Masterson, Bernie, Thomas. I feel like that those are going to be the guys that make this roster at this point in time. I think Darian Butler goes back down to the practice squad. We just have to wait and see, man. Like, that's
hearing good things about Curtis Bolton. I'm hearing good things about Curtis Bolton. That's all. I know. I don't want to get all high on Curtis Bolton. You know what I mean? That's not a guy that we were all like, oh my God, but hearing pretty good things about him early on as well. So, and then we went out, we got a veteran from Kansas City, you know what I mean, with Harris, man. So look, I don't think we are as thin at the linebacker position that we were these previous years. We added some depth. That's a good thing. Because last year those linebackers,
Yeah, depth for sure.
I had no idea who the hell we were fielding at the linebacker position a few weeks. I'm like, who the hell is this person? You know what I mean? So, but salute to you, Adam, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for calling in, brother. As always, we're gonna take a few more calls, man. Salute to you, King.
Take care, bro.
Do you
Call
think
from
Elite Med Staffing Group.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press
This is the fun part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Our favorite segment on Tuesday nights. Bring the heat with Elite. How are you?
I'm doing my best. How you guys doing? What's going on, Hammer? What's going on, Graphk?
really good, sis? I want to ask you. I want to have you take this super right here. Okay, shout out to Leo Torres, my dog. Do you think that Amik makes the 53-man roster? We're gonna start right there.
Yes, I do. I think he makes the 53 because it's about a mentality. It's about a mentality and it's about the standard that they're setting. And for the last 3 or 4 seasons, what DB have we had who has the propensity to make a play on the outside?
Yeah.
Or anywhere on the field in the defensive backfield. And it's been Amik. It's been Amik. It wasn't Trayvon Mullen. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all these guys we took in the first and second round. It was little Amik from Louisiana Tech.
Yep.
And that's a mentality.
Elite,
and
we
that's
tend to forget.
because
We tend to forget that Nate Hobbs has one pick in his career. One.
straight up, right? And we deem him our best corner as of before Marcus joined. We can, right? We consider him our best. But the one who makes the plays, who has the actual swagger of making a play, was Amik.
Yeah.
So they can choose to discard that, and people can throw that to the side. But I'm not ready to say that this staff will do that because I think they love his mentality.
Yeah, and still, and with the question marks around David Long and Duke Shelley and what they're bringing to the table, at this point, with them not being out there at camp, I'm assuming that Amik would make the roster, and even though I had him not making the roster with Duke Shelley and David Long out there, but with them not being there right now and them losing reps early on, Amik definitely has a leg up on making this. But Elite, I know you got a take, right? I know you're calling in for a reason. Give us your thoughts on what's going on in the nation and talk that shit, sis.
Okay, this is my take, and it comes from 2 interviews that I've seen in the last couple of days, and it comes from Marcus Peters and Matt. And to me, I must frame it like this: pride and ego. Hear me, pride and ego. Most people want you to throw your ego away. You can never throw it away. You can only wrestle to contain your ego, and your ego can either hurt you or make you. Okay, pride. Pride can either make you or break you. It can make you stubborn that you won't receive information, you won't get any better, but that pride can also let you know how far up you got to go to make things happen. And I'm saying, people do not underestimate a high-level elite athlete's pride and ego. And I'm saying that from a Marcus Peters perspective. I'm an East Oakland girl. And so what I'm saying is, like, we have a propensity to want to get it up out the mud. When people hear you, he listens. They got ears. You saying, I'm washed. I can't get back. I'm 30. All these things. That man has athletic and competitive greatness. Hear me. Competitive greatness. This is something my coach, Charles Davis, the father of Antonio Davis, he's my high school coach, and he said you have to learn to develop competitive greatness. Okay? And so what I'm saying about Marcus, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying about Marcus, he understands history too. And he understands the history of the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
So he understands what it means to be an older player making make a resurgence in your career.
Mm-hmm.
We remember that we watch Rod Woodson come over here and get it.
Yeah.
We watch Eric Allen at 30 come over here and get it.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm convinced that Marcus Peters has been watching a lot of Wasted, because Wasted was the first one giving Marcus Peters shit, being on the wrong side of 30, coming off an ACL injury. Yo, Marcus Peters is pissed at you, big bro.
But you know what though? Let me read a few of these real fast and keep at least stay on the phone if possible for a second. I love some of these quotes from the presser. Right, Raiders corner. Shout to Sean Reed. I'm gonna read these off of his Twitter. Cornerback coach Jason Simmons on all the training camp interceptions. Guys are attacking the football, and we're excited about that. But we also know whether it's in practice or whether it's in the preseason, they don't start counting until they're in the regular season. Safeties coach Chris Ash on Trayvon Merritt. We're doing things to allow our players to play without hesitation and play fast and be consistent. And I think Trayvon has really benefited from that so far. I've seen a lot of growth from him. So I'm reading those two specifically because, DBs, safety corners, but also a lot of the talk has been about Marcus Peters and the energy that he has brought into that locker room. It's like every beat writer, everybody that I've seen, even that covers this team, has mentioned it's just different when Marcus Peters is out there. It's kind of like walking in and you just demand, you just demand the respect. All the respect in the room comes. It's going to, what I'm saying? He's a game changer. You know what I'm saying? On the field and off because of who he is, the veteran, that mind state, the mentality. He's won football games in the NFL. He's come from previous regimes that have won a lot of football games or previous organizations. So, at the end of the day, man, look, Meek, if he makes the team, great. That means that he outplayed somebody. Cool, right? But the thing is this, I don't want this team to come down to depth again this upcoming season. Last year, we thought that we addressed, a depth in free agency, and we only had 5-6 picks in the draft, so it was very, very tough to really address that many needs. You know what I'm saying? In that draft, you took 2 running backs. I mean, with 5 or 6 picks, that was kind of like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the two defensive tackles with Matthew Butler and Neil Farrell. I got the Dylan Parham pick. I got Mumford. You know what I'm saying? I understood that. But taking 2 running backs, you know what I'm saying, with Josh Jacobs still under contract, which I got at the time, they were thinking we're going to replace him at some point. But I hope that depth doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. I think that we addressed depth a lot this upcoming season. People were assuming that Marcus Epps was a depth piece. People were assuming that Robert Spillane was a depth piece. These guys are starters. They're starters.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we're looking at everybody else.
I didn't understand that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, I just hope that David Long, those are 2 guys I'm going to keep mentioning, David Long and Duke Shelley. I hope those guys get back out there soon because I don't want them to be behind the curve. You know what I mean? Different system. They got to get it together. But I'm excited about this DB room. Right. I'm buying into the hype, but I'm only doing it. My optimism is right here. It could be up here or it could be down here. It's right here. You know what I mean? I'm excited, but I also been here before, and I don't want to drink the Kool-Aid too early. So I'm gonna pump the brakes, and I'm gonna see what we look like those first 2 or 3 weeks of this season because you play Denver, a team that lost 2 starters. KJ Hamler, a guy that plays that could play in the slot. It kind of they lost Tim Patrick, the big body wide receiver. They still have Judy. They still have other guys over there. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Sutton. But then you play the Buffalo Bills, Diggs, Gabe Davis. Like, we're going to see who we are pretty quick. And then Pittsburgh with Pickens and those guys. You know what I mean? So we're going to see who we are pretty quick. But I'm going to pump the brakes a little bit. Like, I'm optimistic, but I've heard this shit before.
Right.
I'm just running my mouth.
No doubt. I mean, we no. I mean, I understand. I do understand. We've heard the hype, and then we come down crashing down. But to me, it's like you can't dismiss or you can't belittle a player who like really wants it. Matt said he's taking it personal. They hear it all. You trash. You're the bottom 5. You're the reason for the despair of this franchise. Your defense, because you ain't been nothing since 2000 and maybe since when Willie Brown was the coach the last time.
Forever.
Right?
Yeah. No,
right?
this is
I just think that they want it. They really want. They're tired of it. And when you're tired and being sick and tired, and you're tired of that, it usually can bring you together. And so if this team can gel together, knowing that they are a linchpin for real, and all eyes are on you for real, it used to be all eyes was on DC because a lot of people saw him as the bane of our franchise, but now he's gone. Now it's just square on the shoulders of the defense, just square on the shoulders of Max and Chandler and the rest of them, and Spillane and all of them.
Yeah.
So
I love that. I love that there's more pressure on the defensive side of the ball because previous years we always said we'll let the offense go out there and win us games. We're not expecting the defense to do too much.
Right.
For us to kind of, take that energy and flip it and say, we need this defense to show up. I know they're all taking the even Meek, a guy that has been tweeting all season long about this is going to be my best year. I hear everything. I see everything. It's time to make, send a message and blase blonde. Then you go get a guy like Marcus Peters and Spillane that are dogs and that want to be there. Marcus Epps, which is saying everything right. The leadership is already through the roof with him. Look, I'm excited about this defense. I think this defense will finally go out there and not just make stops, but make plays to win his games. Not just stops where put the offense back on the field and allow us to go down there and win a game with 2 minutes left. I'm talking about making a play that will win us a game. When's the last time we've had that?
Man, it's just far and in between. It's far and in between. Max will make a play here and there, in the game. Before that was Khalil Mack who would end the game on a stop. It's far and in between.
Yeah.
And you just got to have it. And to me, you practice, you play like you practice. You play like you practice, and it's not about practice makes perfect. It's about a perfect practice making you perfect, or at least highly competitive. And that's what it's all about. That's why I use the word competitive greatness. It has stayed with me since 10th grade.
There you have
That's how profound that statement meant to me.
Shout out to our sis Elite.
I think they have that.
Hey, moving forward, we're going to start tweeting Elite some things before we do the show. I want to have Elite have some takes where she already understands what she's getting herself into, because this is always on the fly, and I love it. Moving forward, I'm gonna throw a few things your way next week. I'm gonna throw some curveballs your way. So when you call in, sis, we got some interesting things to talk about. We're gonna take a few more calls. Shout out to Elite.
Okay.
We just want to say we appreciate you as always. This show ain't the same without you. Salute to you, sis. Appreciate you for calling in.
I appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Great show, Hammer and Graphk. I'll be in the chat. Peace.
Salute. Shout out to Lee. Let me read before you put another call up. Let me read these supers real fast, real quick. We haven't had leadership in the secondary really since Reggie Nelson. In one good year from Hayward, most good DB rooms have 1 to 2 of those type of guys. That's facts, yo, Raider. Appreciate you on the $5 donation. Go ahead, Hammer. Go ahead. I'll read this other one afterwards. You're on mute. Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Mad King Raider, you're in the vault. What's good, bro?
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
Good.
Yeah, I just want to talk to Raider Nation real quick. We already know what we've been dealing with lately. A lot of divide and a lot of left and right. And want to make this short and sweet. Their Raider Nation is not left and right. We are not red versus blue. We are silver and black. One nation, under God, undivided, for commitment to excellence and justice for Al Davis.
Woo.
All right?
Woo. Talk that shit, King.
That's right. Yes, sir. And hey, look, all about unison, guys. Let's keep this positive momentum going. You might not agree. You might not like it. Look, man, there's no point in just being negative. Just go with the flow. If it doesn't work out, you're going to get what you want anyway. Let's be honest. You're going to get what you want. So might as well hope for the best, because regardless, it's a win-win for the ones who are against what's the regime that's going on right now. Because if we're winning, then guess what? You're wrong, but we're all winning. And if, they mess up, then, well, you're going to get what you want anyway. So there's no point of being negative. Hope for the best, and let's just get these W's. Let's start, talking about whose ass are we going to kick next week, whichever team's coming up, and let's wish for the best record. Best case scenario, we get Josh Jacobs signed, we get all our players taken care of, everyone comes out of preseason healthy, and we just start winning. We start thinking, we see this defense. In my opinion, rank 18. I'm hoping better, but I want to be a little realistic, and hopefully, we just start firing off all cylinders. Hopefully, the offense gets taken care of. I've been reading a lot of reports that defense just been thanking these guys, so let's hope they get it together.
Well, this the thing though. Hey, Matt, this the thing though. The offense has been cooking too.
Yeah.
So the thing is this: with a lot of these guys, that cover this team, right? They're going to give you one good thing, and then they're going to harp on that to make it look like everything else is bad. But Jacoby Myers has been cooking at camp. He's been unstoppable. He's always been open. Hunter Renfrow has returned back to the form that he was once again. Hunter's looking really good. They say that Sincere and Zeus are running the ball really effectively. The O-line looks good. Yeah, Jimmy G has had a few picks. Great, get them out your system now, right? Devontae is Devontae. Yeah, at the end of the day, man, don't buy into the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day,
you know what? That I'll take responsibility on that. Media feeds off of negativity, so I'll do a better job keeping updated, especially with you guys. You guys do a great job, and I just wanted to come at you guys with my slogan. I might have, added some modifications from what we got here in the States, but you guys know what it is.
Still dope though.
Dope though. Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. We're gonna take some more calls, man. Salute to you. Have a blessed day, brother.
Okay.
All right, guys. Have a great one.
You too.
Call
Facts,
from
Joe.
JT Douglas.
Oh shit.
Yo, JT, what's good?
Oh, well, what are you guys doing?
I don't know. What are we doing?
Just conducting the show, my brother.
What time is it?
I swear to God, this sounds more like Stu than it does JT.
Did you guys call me? Oh, crap. I got to get to the weight room, guys. Thanks for calling.
Salute to JT. You fucking idiot. Hey, real quick, shout out to Joe. This team is disrespected and pissed, and everyone got a chip on his shoulder. Max, Tay, Jimmy, and the whole team. They want to punch the national narrative and put the league on notice. I love that. And real quick, we have a Niner member on the channel. Hey, brother, salute to you. We'll take your money all day. Shout out to you, man. See you this Sunday, brother.
we got another call from Georgia.
Call from
Raiders Sprayer.
Raiders Sprayer.
Yo, what's good, bro?
What's good, fellas, man? Shout out to y'all for the show, man. I'm from PG, Maryland, but I rep the Raiders.
Let's go.
I was a kid, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. But
salute to you, brother. What's going on? What's on your mind?
So, Graphk, I was going to talk about the defense, man. I love everything that we got going on. I feel like, Marcus Peters was just like a cherry on top of where we're going with it, changing it up on the defense.
Yeah.
For the young guys, the people were asking about Robert Spillane. I would say y'all should look up, see if you could find the video of Derrick Henry.
Oh, yeah, the goal line.
2 yards out, he tried to go up the middle.
Yeah,
he tried to go up the middle on Robert Spillane.
He blew him up.
Yeah. So if people want to ask about what he would bring to the team or why we would get him, I can't think of anybody in the past 3 to 4 years that I would, expect to play like that from. Perriman, what I'm saying, but he's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we need to. That's the role we need to fill. I feel like everybody's coming together. The rookie corner, Bennett from Maryland.
Yeah.
I think he has a lot of potential.
Yep.
I think he needs to
being from PG County, bro. I know you know a little bit about Maryland, man. You know what I mean?
He's a good player. He got a lot of potential.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely gonna cook, bro. Definitely. Let me ask you this real quick before we take this next call. What is your true at the end of the season, right? What record are we, Sprayer? What record? What do you have us at?
So I think this is my thing. I think this year we're gonna get 9 wins, which I really wouldn't mind if we didn't win so many games this year. Just because everybody knows what's going on,
But like it's like I wouldn't be sad if we at the top of the draft this year. But I don't know. Like I feel like this thing could be a lot better than what people thinking right now, based on what the media is saying and stuff like that about how we're gonna be 25th in the league, all this type of stuff. Like I don't think they see what we got on defense. The defensive tackles from Alabama and the other one, the nose tackle. We fill in every position that we were missing.
Yeah. Facts.
I'm ready.
You know what's funny, man? I think that this defensive line and Hammer, I want your opinion on this, bro. That defensive line can have us at the least 2-1 those first 3 weeks. You're facing Russell Wilson, a guy that Chandler Jones has owned in the league, right? Then in week 3, you have Pickett, a young guy that's coming in back in year 2, and he's still not proven. And then, Josh Allen, let's just be honest, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league week 2 in Buffalo. That's a tough task to ask from this team. But if that defensive line can get to Pickett, put some pressure on him, put some pressure on Russell Wilson, have him running for his life, we could definitely start this season off 2-1 easily. And I'm not putting Buffalo past us. I'm just being honest and let's just keep it real. Buffalo's one of the greatest teams in the league. You know what I mean? But if you can go out there, I'm putting a lot on the defensive line, a lot of pressure on them because they got to put pressure on these QBs in order to win some of these games.
You know who they remind me of? Defensive line?
Yo,
this defensive line remind me of that giant Spagnuolo defensive line, like where they had Uzi Umeora, Tuck, and JPP.
Shit.
See, now we got Max, and then Chandler Jones or Kuntz. Really, anybody on the other side with Tyree Wilson.
Yeah,
you got them playing that Justin Tuck role, like inside, outside, like with that. Everybody arms is like 80 inches, 85 inches. They're gonna do that passes all day. You can look it up. They had it on the draft chart.
That wingspan is crazy.
Yeah,
like 87 inches. Crazy like that.
I would do disgusting things to have that D line that the Giants had. Like real shit. If we can get anywhere close to that, I will be totally ecstatic, man. You know what I mean? But if we're going to get there, though, Sprayer, Tyree Wilson has to be on the field. If that's what we're going to get, if that's the D line that he has to be on the field. And we can't expect Adam Plant, a UDFA, to come in and just help revitalize that D line. The defensive tackles are going to have to show up a lot from Bilal Nichols and Neil Farrell and Tillery. There's a lot that has to happen in order for us to be that good. But hey, man, I love that, man. Put some expectations on this team. I like it. Hey, Sprayer, salute to you, brother. We're gonna take a few more calls. Appreciate you for calling in, brother.
100. Salute to y'all brothers, man. Keep it up,
bro.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Wipe
them feet, y'all. Break them thumbs. You already know. Hit that subscribe button on both channels. We appreciate you guys so much for being here. Get your calls in. JT, you are fucking hilarious. Salute to Sprayer. Salute to John Corrigan, our brother, man. Salute to everybody that's been calling in.
Malik Joseph.
Yo, you're in the vault. Who's this?
Malik.
Yo, what up, bro?
What's popping, King?
Not much, man. What's going on, Hammer? What's going on, Graphk?
Chilling.
Brother. Hey, you got it, man. It's your world. We just living in it. What's good?
No, man, I call in every week from this point, but I'm always at work when y'all do these on Tuesday. I'm like, damn, I gotta step to the side off of work to call in, but I listen to y'all show faithfully. But
appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much.
But got you, man. Trust me. I say I'm a diehard Raiders fan from Jersey, bro. So I'm just very optimistic, very optimistic. So at the end of the day, I feel as though I like our defense. I like how it's shaping up to be. I told my friends, because my boy here, Eagles fan. I live in an area where it's nothing but Eagles, so they annoy me. But what I be trying to tell them, like, what y'all don't understand is the worst thing that can happen to the NFL is the Raiders have a defense. That's always been our Achilles heel for the last 2 years is a defense. Our offense normally been solid. It's just a defense. We have a top 15 defense, top 10 defense. It's scary for the NFL. Then because we're gonna go back to that bad boy image, and then next thing you know, like I said, translating to wins. Because you can't. So as far as Buffalo goes, like you said, worst case scenario for the first 2 games, 2-1. for Buffalo to me, they're not that scary to me. Like last season they started off scary, but then you just see like Josh Allen, like I don't know, man. It's just like he's not like he's a top tier quarterback, but it just he can get shaky. I've seen him fold a couple of times. Like I'm not scared of Buffalo. I'm not scared of none of the teams.
He was most definitely falling off in the playoffs. I live streamed their playoff games, and it was disturbing to see what he was doing or what he wasn't doing. Some stupid turnovers. That offensive line was just like a deck of cards. It was crazy to see, but they also have a non-existent run game. The run game in Buffalo runs through Josh Allen. So,
yep.
You know what? This definitely, let's see.
They had a few holes on the defense side of the ball too, little bro. A few holes that ended up getting exposed when Von Miller went down. That crushed them. You know what I'm saying? Like Buffalo still has we can get them, but that's a tough place to play.
I think we see how we go through week 1.
Yeah.
And then we could really go through a full matchup and see who's ultimately going to come out on top week 2.
Yeah, definitely, man.
True. Because realistically, for me, I think like, sorry to cut you off.
No, you good, bro. Hey, look, it's your show, man. It's your show.
Yeah, I just realistically think that we can win at least 10+ games. Like I think like our schedule looks tough, but we also have to factor in if our team can stay healthy, like the Eagles. I give the credit to the Eagles. I'm not that crazy about them, but I give them credit because their players stay healthy. If we stay healthy, we can win 10+ games. And if other teams, like you said, it's unfortunate it's a game of football, people get hurt. Some of those key players on other top tier teams might go down. Knock on wood, because I don't wish no injuries on anybody. I want everybody to be healthy. But I just think that, you look on paper, the Dolphins to me, they got a crazy offense. Probably one of the fastest offenses in the league. But I'm not sold on their quarterback. Tua is a concussion away from retiring. Enough pressure. Max Crosby get a hit on him. I don't know, man. I'm not scared of the Dolphins. Not scared of the Patriots. I'm not Kansas City. There's times where we're beating Kansas City and then we just let Patrick Mahomes take over the second half. So we have a defense that can contain them in the second half. We can translate into wins. We can beat the Chiefs. I've seen us be in close games with the Chiefs plenty of times. The Chargers, they set up that head coach. Like
we know how the NFL goes, though, right? A few things go in your favor, you can end up pulling out a win. This is the NFL. That's why they say any given Sunday. You know what I mean? Like there is a couple games on this. There's a couple games on this roster. Yeah, that I'm like, oh my God, man! Like I don't want to face this team, but you don't know what team you're going to face come that week. You know what I mean? So, and let us get a couple more calls, then, brother. We appreciate you for calling in, man. As always, support. Thank you for the support, brother. Salute to you, man. Real talk.
I got you, man. Y'all have a good one, man.
You too, bro.
You too, brother. Hey, Graham Wasted is in the gym. I sent him the invite. He's not at the crib right now. He would have popped in on us for a little bit.
He's in the gym, but he's watching us. There you go. Shout out to our big bro.
Oh bastard. Oh bat. Yo,
what's good, bro?
Salute to everybody here in the building, man. Hey, real quick, you guys, if you guys want to also hit the join button on both channels to become members, it's one of the best ways to support the channel.
Oh, shit.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, the resident meathead of Raider Nation, Big Rob. What's good, bro?
What up, man? Finally got through.
You sound like you're in the gym.
Like Howard Stern. I am, actually.
Yo, Rob,
I jumped in a little late, and I was like, oh, I got it.
Salute,
what up, brother? What up, man?
I'll be right back.
Here,
Don't bust that nut. He'll be right back. All right. What's up, Rob? Sound off, bro.
Oh, man, it's over here trying to make the nation full again. I'm liking what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing from our defense. I think Jimmy's going to be cool. I'm starting to sweat the situation with Tyree Wilson. I really hope he comes back soon. I don't know how that's going to play out. But yeah, I'm really liking the sound of what our outside corners are going to look like. It's the first time that I'm feeling confident with our outside corners in quite a long time.
Same
Marcus
here.
Peters and possibly Bennett on the outside.
I'm hyped.
Man. And I still think that Josh Jacobs is going to come back. I really do. I think he's just trying to set a point. I think he's pissed. He's trying to make. We all know how he likes his cryptic tweets and everything else, and he likes to make things an issue. And it's just, I think it's going to be good on that situation. And then as far as the teams we play, I'm not really worried about these teams. They're underestimating us, which is great. And the NFL did us a huge favor by making it seem like Devontae Adams isn't as good as he is. Because that's going to put a chip on his shoulder. He's going to be hot.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
damn well he's going to come out guns blazing, especially against Kansas City with all the bullshit he had to go through from that last year.
Yep.
So
I like
that's
that.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
They may get Josh back in the mix here soon too. He may say, "Man, look, I'm very well respected in the league. You know what I mean, number 12 or wherever they had him. Let me get back out there, man, and get back to the game." You just never know. You know, so
I agree. It's like how can you lead the league in rushing and only be number 12? You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's a little bit of some BS right there.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking forward, especially how the NFL and the broadcasters like to ride the Chargers. So we're out there October 1st. I'll be there. I'm gonna be there in person. So I'm looking forward to that one.
yeah. Nah, salute to you. Hey, Rob, man. Hey, bro, you got to show me some shout out to John in the chat. Appreciate you, bro. He said he's telling people the game on how to get through with the phones. Salute to you. But Rob, I'm gonna have to have you hit me up, bro, and shoot me some. I checked out the shit you sent me last time. I need to find some workouts, bro, like some real exercises where I can actually get in the gym and work out with this terrible back of mine, bro. I'm gonna hit you up in the DM in the next 2 days. I want to chop it up with you, bro.
All right. All right, big dog, I got you. All right, Hammer.
Take
Take
care,
care. You too, man.
Salute, my brother.
All right,
Call from
ready, kid.
Yeah, you're in the vault. What's good?
A quick question. So I've been on Twitter lately. I've been seeing everybody talk that shit about Baker Mayfield because he's still 76. I believe in the past couple of practices today. But how is it that he's garbage, but yet Jimmy Garoppolo ain't garbage, and he's done just about the same shit in camp?
Wait,
How does that work?
who did you talk about first?
So I think a lot of Raider fans talk shit about Baker Mayfield. That I guess that he's throwing hella picks in camp. Okay. Now, in the same breath, they'll sit there and make excuses for Jimmy Garoppolo. However, Baker Mayfield is garbage. So how does that work?
Hey, can I ask you a question? And this is no disrespect, bro, because I'm hearing Baker has thrown some picks. I heard that him and Task are like 1A, 1B right now in camp. As they were both listed as starters at this point. That's what's so crazy. But let me ask you this: are you a Derek Carr fan? Just being realistic.
Honestly, bro. So check this out. I am, but I'm one of the few Derek Carr fans that believe that we still gotten rid of him, because I think that with him, he's good enough to win you 6 to 8 games a year, and then with help, with a lot of help, you can win 9 to 12 games a year. Okay. The thing is, with Derek Carr, we were never gonna. With Derek Carr, bro, like I said, you're gonna win 6 to 8 games a year, so you're gonna be picking him the teams every year. Okay. The team was not constructed correctly around him, right? So therefore, you had to strip it down. I'm one of the people that I want to blow the entire fucking thing up. That's just me. I'm trying to get Williams, So with that being said, it has nothing to do with Derek. My thing is I've seen a lot of Raiders fans play both sides. Sit here and talk shit about one guy that has nothing to do with us, right? We're talking about Baker. This has nothing to do with DC. I've seen a lot of people in the Raider Nation talk shit about Baker, however, defend Jimmy Garoppolo throwing 7 picks in camp. I don't understand how that works.
Well, let me say this real quick though. Baker Mayfield ain't got shit to do with what we got going on, so I don't really care too much about that. You know what I mean? Like I read something today where if Derek Carr loses to the Panthers in week 2, he'll be the first quarterback to lose to every team in the NFL. Not worried about him. Jimmy G's the quarterback. At the end of the day, yes, he's had some struggles throwing some picks, but also the thing is this though, bro. You have to go back and look at all the touchdowns he's throwing. There's been a few days where they're like, Jimmy G is killing it right now in the red zone. He's smoking shit. You look, we can't pick and choose which one we focus on. Yes, he's had some down days, but he's also had some good days. So you know what I mean? Like, listen. I want to see what we have from him in live football before we even judge anything. You know what I mean? Because trust me, bro, if Jimmy G goes out there and shits the bed this year, if Jimmy shits the bed, we are going to kill this guy. We are going to cook him, absolutely fry him. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, allow that man some time to breathe. Allow him to throw some picks. I don't really care about Baker Mayfield, bro. Like I truly don't understand. I don't even understand why that many Raider fans will be commenting on him anyway.
Right. I was just using that because I've seen it, like I said today, all day today. I've seen in particular our fan base talk shit about what they got going on. Like you said, that has nothing to do with us, right? But in the same breath, our quarterback is doing exactly the same shit. Right. So
you know why? Because the ones that are doing that realistically, they still can't get over the fact that their quarterback is no longer a Raider. That's all it is. And I've said this before, like either you're with this team or you're not. But if you're going to continue to sit there and bitch and moan that he's not here anymore, then go root for the Saints. Realistically, at the end of the day, you're not going to be missed. That's it.
And I like the caller. Shout to you, bro, because you were honest. You said with Derek Carr, you'll get 6 to 8 wins. You were being realistic. You weren't trying to act like this guy's going to have you go 16, 17 and 0. You were honest about it. You know what I mean? So respect to you, brother. Let's just be patient. Yes, look, Baker has done some bad things in Cleveland with some good teams. You know what I mean? Let's not act as though, Jimmy G has been to Super Bowls, NFC championships. You know what I mean? Yes, he's had some stout defenses around him and all that other things, but you can't take that away from him. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, let's just see what we got before we really get to that point. Salute to you. We're going to take another call, brother. Shout out to you. Appreciate you for calling in.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody talking about in the nation talking about Baker Mayfield.
And if they did, again, you're not a Raider fan. You're worried about another team's quarterback, nonetheless, a quarterback that isn't on our schedule.
We don't face them. Yeah.
Like, come on. Really? And again, like Jimmy G stats, I've spewed him out so many times already since we got him. 40-17 as a starter, 87 touchdowns, 42 interceptions, a playoff record of 5-2, 2 Super Bowl rings. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. And
yo, you're in the vault. Who's this?
Who it is?
I don't know why you don't just call my. I don't know why you don't just call my personal line, bro.
Listen, man, I like to follow rules. You know what I'm saying? And if the vault line and the vault's open, I call in through the damn vault, man. Yeah.
That's get off my lawn wasted.
Look. I gotta tell that last dude who was talking about Garoppolo and Carr and all that shit. I didn't hear the whole thing out loud in the gym. I had to step out. Let me tell you something. Derek Carr has had a huge sample size, right, of snaps. The guy has thrown all these touchdowns. He's thrown a lot of interceptions. He's lost a lot of games. But the one thing he hasn't done more than Jimmy Garoppolo is win games. Jimmy Garoppolo has 4 freaking playoff wins. He's been to a Super Bowl. Derek Carr has been to the Fresno flea market. He's never won a damn playoff game. He's done a lot of losing, thrown a lot of interceptions in big moments. It's not like he hasn't had weapons around him. Everybody makes excuse for that entitled, Trump stain of a man. And I'm getting sick of that shit.
Hey, Wasted, did you see Josh DeBoe tweet today? Did you see Josh DeBoe tweet today that if DC loses to the Carolina Panthers week 2, he'll be the only quarterback in NFL history?
He would have lost to every team in the league. Every team in the league with expansion teams, bro. Like, you got people who played in the NFL where they didn't even have half of the teams that are in the league now.
That's shit.
This dude is a born loser. I don't want to hear you guys talk about, you can't have it both ways. Get the fuck out of here. The dude is a bumsicle. I don't want to hear this bullshit anymore, man.
Salute to Wasted over there. I know
what is wrong with you guys.
That pre-workout got him in there lifting up 15 barbells and shit, losing his mind. Yo,
let me tell you something, man. It's just making me mad, bro.
No, I get it. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I thought that last call was a troll. At first, I was just like, "This is gonna be a troll call." You know what I'm saying? And then, shout out to Brett, no disrespect, because he was honest about his assessment with DC. So I got away from that quick. But like, I've never seen anybody. I'm on Twitter all day. That's our job. I haven't seen the comparison between Baker Mayfield and Jimmy G. I didn't know at that point. I'm just like, okay, this is a Derek Carr type situation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, Raider man,
Baker Mayfield.
Raider man. Technically, he already
I'm
did
sorry,
lose.
man.
He already did lose to us. We got rid of him.
Yeah.
Bro, listen to me, bro. When you talk about Baker Mayfield and Jimmy Garoppolo, this is two totally different scenarios. Baker Mayfield is a guy who was overdrafted. He's the number one pick, right? Why are we even talking about this now? We should be comparing Baker Mayfield to Johnny Manziel or something like that. Baker Mayfield, I don't even understand that whole comparison like this. The only thing we can deal with now as Raider fans, right, is we got a guy that knows this system, that has been a winner, that I'm going to put my full support behind because he's wearing silver and black. I give a good goddamn about Baker Mayfield, and I really don't give a goddamn about Derek Carr. When Derek Carr retires, he comes back and he goes, hey, I love the man, but I hate the chin. Look, what I'll do is I'll say, hey, he was a Raider, give him some credit and respect. But right now, he's a Saint right now. So F him. I hope they slam him on the back like the jabroni he is, and I'm all for Jimmy G. F every other quarterback in the National Football League. If they don't got silver and black, F them. And if you're a Raider fan and you're out there toting and, capping for some other quarterback, then get the F off my lawn. Because I don't want you as our fan base, bro. We supporting the guy who's on the center for the Raiders. Everybody else can suck it. I'm sorry, man.
That shit wasted. Hey, this is Funk Master Wasted right here. Drop a bomb for fucking wasted talent. Hey, brother, get that workout in. We're going to get a few calls in. Hey, call me when you get out of there, bro.
All right, peace.
All right, brother.
Yo.
Call from.
Raider man.
To accept, press 1.
Yo, what's good?
Right here. Drop a bomb.
What's good?
Yo.
Sound off, bro.
Yo, man. What's good?
Raider
Dog
man.
Hammer.
What's
Man.
poppin', brother? What's going on with you?
Ain't nothing, man. Wasted, elite. Everybody took stole my thunder, man. But I have to say this, man. Then I'll get right to the defense. I have to say this. If you're a Raider fan and you're talking about 6 effing wins, my quarterback, this quarterback, he got 6 effing wins. Leave the Silver River right now because it leads to the Black Sea, and we don't stand for that crap. Get out of here, man. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Real quick, fellas, if Jakari, correct me if I'm wrong, Jakari,
Jacorian.
What is the name? Bennett? Jacorian Bennett. If Jacorian Bennett comes in and he starts, I'm going to just say this. As a rookie, our DB room is going to be so strong.
Yep.
Because we have experience behind him. I'm looking forward to this. And I'll say it again. Get off Jimmy G. Get off Jimmy G. Watch. Jimmy G going to show you. Get off him. Because you can say this, you can say that. But what he do is win.
Yeah.
When he in, he wins. Let's keep him in.
Hey,
Shout out, fellas. Great show, man.
Hey, Raider man, the thing that's crazy, man, that people tend to forget is Jacorian Bennett's speed, right? Yeah, people mention it. They're like, oh, yeah, he's fast and blah, 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 blah. He's the fastest Raider on Madden. Like I think it's like a 96, 98 or some shit. He's like crazy. But like, we're playing against some great route runners and some speedy guys. Tyreek Hill this year, Stephon Diggs. You know what I mean? We're facing some guys. I really think that Graham is going to put a lot on Jacorian's plate this year. They're not going to have Marcus Peters go against all the wide receiver ones. I'm sorry. At that age, and he's still great. Don't get me wrong. The mentality, he's still got some game to him left. I think that they're going to give Jacorian some mean assignments this year to see if he to see what he looks like. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jalen Waddle. There you go, Alec. Waddle right there too. Miami, another fast guy. They have probably the fastest wide receiver room in Miami. That's crazy. Waddle and Tyreek Hill. I can't wait to see him against Jerry Jeudy, Jason Marshall. There you go. Like these speedy guys and great route runners. We're all giving all the praise to Marcus Peters right now because he's the guy that's coming in and kind of dominating, the news because he was a Raider, diehard Raider, grew up a Raider, and he's the veteran, all-pro, Pro Bowl guy. But Jacorian High-Stakes Bennett, I'm telling you now, that guy is different. It's different. It's different. It's different. This ain't a Trayvon Mullen situation, Raider man. This is not a Trayvon Mullen situation, Raider man. This is different.
Nope.
Tell you.
This is different. This whole team is different. But I'll say this. I'll say this real quick. While we're talking about Chip and going in and going after everybody and all the hardcore play, I'm telling you, our coaches got something to prove, and they got a little chippy on their shoulder too, silver and black.
There you go. Shout out to our dog Raider, man. We appreciate you, brother, for all the support. Appreciate you, King.
Always.
Shout out to our
Nation.
brother. Damn. My wife ordered a bunch of barbecue. My sons ate all of it.
They're growing boys. Leave them alone.
She about to say, fuck them kids, quick and fast and in a hurry. The ribs are gone. Brisket's half gone. She is very upset right now.
Damn, I haven't had brisket in mad long.
And they're in the room screaming, having fun, playing Roblox and shit. They don't even know a hurricane is on the way to that room right now.
Them boys growing. See, there you go. Oh, hold up. Let me put it back on the screen because people keep asking, how do I call in? I think we've been doing this like a month already, but give me 1 second. Call into the SeatGeek Vault line, y'all. Have your voice heard and sound off on the current topics, 347-471-0361. And if you guys are looking to go to your next Raider game, your next Dodger game, whatever sporting event or concert you want to go to, download the SeatGeek app on the Apple iTunes Store or the Google Play Store. Use promo code HammersHouse for $20 off your first purchase. Get the SeatGeek app today.
And while we're at it, I don't want to be an asshole and shit on my brother's promo, but go ahead and type in blackout as well. And you can get $20 off your donation. You
know what? Fuck you, Butters. And also, this fuckery of a show is brought to you in part by Woods and Whiskey. Build your legend.
There you have it. News coming tomorrow, you guys. News coming tomorrow.
Cadre.
Yo, you're in the vault. Who's this?
It's Cadre.
What's up, bro?
Hey, man. Big ups to y'all, man. I'm a Raiders fan. Do you think we'd be better going to a 3-4 since the DBs are popping in camp right now?
No.
That way we can stop the run and attack the quarterback?
As much as I would love to be all for that because I grew up playing the 3-4 and the 4-3, no. Because the game has evolved so much. You see a lot more of these nickel packages. You see a lot more sets with at least 5 defensive backs out there. I get what you're saying, but realistically, like moving forward, especially in Patrick Graham's system, because you really don't see him using the 3-4, 4-3 that much. You may even, I don't even think you can get away with a 4-4 with our linebacking depth. Like, you're going to see probably our front line is probably going to be stacked with at least 4 linemen and 2 linebackers. And it's going to start with that front 6 to apply that pressure and make it a lot easier for the secondary to capitalize and hopefully get some turnovers as a result.
But we know there's going to be some 3-4 looks. I love that bro called in and got straight to the shit.
Oh, like, hell yeah.
That was phenomenal work right there, brother. I got to say, whoever this is, bro, call in every week. You got straight to the shit. But we're going to see some 3-4 looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. But you don't want to transition to a full-time 3-4 with the way Patrick Graham and these guys like to utilize these guys. There's a lot of versatility. 4-3. There's going to be so many different. No, not at all. But
can you
go ahead?
Can you imagine Wilson standing on Crosby's shoulder? Oh man,
Yeah, that's
we
cold.
talked about that a couple of weeks ago because
That's
somebody had asked us about certain packages. Somebody had asked us about like what would you do if you were the defensive coordinator in this situation. We know how Graham likes to play. For him, it's situational football. It's down and distance, and he changes it up on a week-by-week basis. But we talked about the NASCAR package, and now you see Tillery is messing around on the edge. This could be some real scary shit. You can see some ridiculous stunts, some really sick blitzes this season. I'm here for it, man. Look, Hobbs is back in the slot. They're going to shoot that little fucker out of the cannon. He's going to knock
He's getting to that quarterback
out.
Yep. My second favorite tackler on this roster outside of Max Crosby. I'm telling you, Nate is going to be smoking shit. I think Palomalu's going to be a dog this year too. Carla, let me ask you something real quick. Your NASCAR package. If you had to throw one out there right now, who's your NASCAR guys?
I don't understand that term.
So basically, let me ask you this. You put 4 guys out there that are pass rushers.
On third and long.
Then get to the quarterback. Okay. And I love that. He was honest as shit. 4 pass rushers that can get to the quarterback. Just say you're in a third and long situation. Who are the guys that you know they're going to pass the ball? Who are the 4 guys you're going to throw out there to get to the QB? Me personally, Chan, Tyree, Max, and then probably maybe Adam Plant or Tillery at this point. But
Yep.
who would be your 4 pass rushers that you would send to the quarterback?
I would go with Wilson, Max. I haven't seen Tillery on the end yet, but I'm a big Chandler fan.
Me too.
And I would slide Spillane on the corner. I would put Spillane on Chandler's shoulder.
Okay.
He's a tackling machine.
Shit.
But if you're just trying to raise hell and get to the QB, right? We're just talking about the 4 edge guys, like the guys that, you know, Tillery is a defensive tackle.
Well, that's to be Furl then, right?
Neil?
No, the boy out of Clemson.
He was the Niners now.
Is he?
Yeah, man.
Damn.
That
That
was one of our biggest first round busts in the history of the Raiders franchise. We should have gotten Ed Oliver, and I'm gonna fucking scream that shit over and over and over again until I'm in a grave.
You know what's funny, man? That's how much he's done for this team. That we got fans that totally forgot that he was gone.
Clee is that guy that you just could never remember if he was here or not.
Hey, Johnson. Okay, NASCAR.
Well, I'm first one.
Crosby, Chandler, Tyree, and Spillane.
Definitely appreciate the call, bro. Have a good night.
Salute to you, brother.
You do the same, back.
Take care.
Yes, sir. Let me see. Don't forget Jordan Willis. I still want to see what we got with him. You know what I mean? Graham has Max, Kuntz, Tyree, and Chandler. See, I still believe in Kuntz getting to the quarterback, Graham. I just don't know if this regime is high on him.
I think Kuntz is going to be gone, man. I really do. And Tillery is solid as a pass rusher. That's why he would fit perfectly in a NASCAR package. Like, I have things running through my head right now from a defensive-minded standpoint, and we'll talk about it after this call.
Call from
the Raider Ninja.
I'm a ninja. What's good, bro? Sound off.
Hey, what's up, Hammer? Hey, what's up, Graphk?
Salute, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm just calling from Las Vegas, Nevada, man. I'm a Mecca of the Raiders.
Hey,
I would call Oakland the Mecca, but I would say Vegas is definitely home sweet home right now. So, but you know, I'm from Northern California. I'll take that real personal, but I appreciate you. I get what you said. What's going on with you, brother? What's on your mind?
Yeah. Well, I met you and Hammer at Barcode Burgers.
Okay, that's what's up, brother.
We're doing your podcast.
Yeah, man. Salute to you, man. Thank you for coming over there and supporting us, brother.
No problem. The guy I'm really interested in seeing, me and my wife been following him since he played high school football, is Adam Plant Jr.
Yeah.
So having someone homegrown join Raiders, that's such a privilege, man.
Yeah, and we're hearing really good things. You know, local guy, You know what I'm saying? Went to Bishop Gorman, like, and the measurables are there. You know what I mean? Like the guy had, really good production at UNLV. I'm gonna be real, bro. Like there's a really, really good chance that local kid is going to make this roster. And there's a really good chance that he can really show out in year one. You know what I mean? Because there's gonna be so many different looks. I can definitely see that kid going out there and balling. And with Chandler Jones and Max and all these guys already giving him the nod. I don't know if you've seen the interview with Chandler. Like it didn't even take 2 seconds for him to even mention Adam Plant. You know what I mean? They were like, "Who's the guy that's already?"
It was no hesitation.
Yeah, quick, fast, and in a hurry. They didn't have to think about it. You know what I mean? So no, definitely, brother. You being from Vegas, you definitely got one with Adam Plant Jr. Man, I hope he makes this roster. Definitely.
Yeah, I already bought his jersey and everything, so we're going out to support the boy.
There you go.
He's gonna be a special one for the team, man. So, out to Raider Nation. Shout out to the Plant family. Thank you for blessing us with your son. So,
Appreciate it, man.
All right.
Take care.
Thanks for the talk, you guys.
Of course.
Appreciate it. You guys are. I watch your show with my wife.
Definitely
Support
appreciate
all the way,
it,
brother.
Thank you. All right. Before we take this next call, NASCAR package. Did you freeze up? Okay, we got some technical difficulties on Graphk.
Yo, my bad, bro.
He's back.
Yeah. So something happened. Like, so this neighbor moved in, right? I don't know what's going on, but like the internet kicks to theirs sometimes and then goes back to mine. It's the weirdest shit in the world.
Get a Wi-Fi extender. Create your own network and put FBI surveillance van. See how quickly that dude moves out. Anyways, NASCAR package that I've been thinking about, and I've been thinking about this for like the last couple of days. Like, imagine having Tyree and Chandler on the edge, having Max on the outside, shooting.
Okay. Say it again. Say it one more time.
Chandler and Tyree on the edge.
Okay.
You have Max on the outside of either one of them. He's got that motor. He's got no problem shooting the outside, standing up. Like, I'm here for it, man. Like, I really want to see that happen this year.
That would be cold. We're going to get a bunch of different looks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm excited. Let me read these supers real fast, you guys. Shout to Pace. I don't see how they think we're going to be that much worse when our roster is actually improved with Jacobs or with Jacobs. And our D could be sneaky good. Is it the level of competition? The thing is this, Pace, even if we think as Raider fans that we got better, right? You have to look at all the other teams around us. They all got better. You know what I mean? So, or some teams have taken steps back, you know what I mean, in order to get their shit together. Sometimes you got to take a step back to get right. But every team in our division, I'm gonna be honest, they've taken a step forward. Denver went and got a better head coach. I know Sean Payton is still overrated, but Nathaniel Hackett wasn't the guy to change anything over there in Denver. He's a glorified offensive coordinator. That's who he is. And look, I know a lot of people are going to say Josh McDaniels is that as well. Until proven otherwise, you guys are right. But, the Chargers had a hell of a draft, went out and got some new receivers. I mean, Q out of TCU was a dog. They've done some things in free agency as well. The team's gotten better, man. The other teams have gotten better.
I'm still not convinced about the Chargers because year in, year out, these guys can never stay fucking healthy if their life depended on it. Byron Young will make you forget about Ed Oliver. Book it. You know what? I hope you're right, Q. I really hope you're right because this kid has done wonders on that defensive line for the Bills. He just got a contract extension. Like, dude is a dog. And I was screaming from the top of the roof Ed Oliver to be drafted by us, and we got fucking Clee Farrell. Like, next.
Call from
Wi-Fi Willie.
to accept.
Yeah, you're in the vault. Who's this?
Yeah, hello. My name is Sanjit T. I want to know what's your favorite Gatorade?
Look, man, if you're gonna do that, you guys at least make sure it's funny, okay? Like, damn, like give look, for those who do not know, that guy Well, he wasn't funny either. But look, you know what? That call actually fit. It actually was.
Whoever it was, I just letting you know you've been blocked, so you could try again, but it ain't gonna work for you. Guys, if you are calling in, and I said it earlier in the chat, guys, say your name and where you're from. Rep your city, y'all. Let's go.
Call from
Andy Kim.
My dog.
Oh shit. What's good, bro?
Salute. Salute to my brother Andy Kim in the building. What's good, brother?
I just want to say we need to give Ziegler his flowers because this could be the best draft class that we've had in the last 20 years.
Yep. I agree.
Also,
I agree.
In that NASCAR package, I got to put, I want Palomal out there. I want Nate, even Epps out there too. And you could just be blitzing from God knows where, but we definitely going to make some noise this year on defense. I think we finally got to a place where the first line of defense, we have a second line of defense with the D-line and the secondary where these guys can just play man coverage and let their skills shine and keep it simple. So I think we have the pieces now on defense to make some noise, and I think that's why they're getting so many fits to the O during training camp right now.
Shout out real quick, man. Hey, Andy, stick around. Listen to this real fast, bro. Shout out to Paul Gutierrez. He just tweeted out our first official depth chart. So these are our starters right here, you guys, going into preseason week 1. Devontae Adams, clear as day. Colton Miller, Dylan Parham, Andre James. At this point, they have Alex Bars at right guard. I don't think that sticks. I do not think that sticks. Jermaine Illuminor at right tackle. Austin Hooper is tight end 1. Jacoby Myers starting on the outside opposite Devontae Adams with Hunter in the slot. Jimmy at QB at this point. Zamir White, running back 1. Max Crosby on the edge. In the interior, they got Tillery and Nichols. I like that. 2 guys that can get to the passer. Chandler Jones on the other end. And then both outside linebackers, Luke Masterson and Robert Spillane, the starters with Divine Diablo as the middle linebacker. Nate Hobbs in the slot. Marcus Peters. I'm sorry. They have Hobbs and Peters as the starting corners right here because they had 3 linebackers listed. So at safety, free safety, Merrick, Strong, Marcus Epps, and then Cole and Carlson. So and DeAndre Carter returning kicks and punts. There's a few kind of interesting things right there. I'm looking right now though, man. There's a few guys that are very, very far on this depth chart. They have Cam Sims listed behind Devontae, Philip Dorsett, and Keelan Cole Sr. They have
Keelan Cole still on this roster. God help us.
Exactly. But this is just what's going on right now, right? They have Adam Butler, then Byron Young, then Nesta J. Silvera. Adam Plant is right behind Jordan Willis. And then they have Drake Thomas behind Darian Butler right now. And Amari Burney. And Darius Harris. There you have it. And John Jenkins is pretty high on the depth chart as well. Yeah, man. So this is just right now. This is just right now. Right now before any real football is played. You know what I mean? So, but I agree with you, man. I think that this draft right here, Andy, is going to go down as one of those drafts that helped literally transform this organization in Las Vegas. So I'm with you on that, brother. But they have to earn them flowers.
Of course. But we haven't had speed like this on defense ever. We have guys that are actually flying to the ball now, what it sounds like, odds if needed, but it's just nice. We don't ever hear shit about the defense.
Yeah.
So it's nice knowing that first line of defense, the second line of defense, like everybody's pitching in, everybody's going to the ball. Like it's just nice being a Raider fan. You know what I'm saying?
The funny thing is the only ones that are really talking about our defense realistically are the beat writers that are always in the facility, that are always at training camp, and us.
Yeah.
All these other analysts and experts, They're not mentioning our defense. They're not mentioning us. They're constantly shitting on us. Oh, we're going to be 3-14. We're going to be 4-13.
Hey, real quick, man. Shout out to G's. They put 3 linebackers on the field. So they had Masterson, Divine Diablo, and Spillane as starters, and they just listed 2 corners. So if they list 3, they still had Hobbs right now on the outside.
Yeah.
So Jacorian is going to be that guy opposite of Marcus Peters with
They're
Hobbs.
just showing that. They're showing that as a base. Realistically, that's what they're showing as their base. But we know at the end of the day, realistically, again, it changes on a week by week basis, so it doesn't really matter right now.
Yeah. Nah. Salute to my brother Andy. Hey, we got to get together for some golf soon, bro. For real. I know we keep talking about it. We got to bust that move, man.
All right, appreciate y'all.
Take care.
Shout out to my guy.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Let's get one more caller in, you guys. We're coming up on damn near almost 2 hours and shit. Almost about hour and 45 minutes, hour and 35. Let's get another call in before we get out of here. But there's nothing really surprising on this list, though. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's like, yeah, Alex Bars at this point. They have Greg Van Rotten behind him. And
I'm also hearing that Bars is really not looking that great right now in training camp. So I don't understand it. Like, whatever.
They have Moody. They have Moody as the backup left guard.
McRaider 5150.
Yes.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You're in the vault. Who's this?
McRaider 5150.
What's good, bro?
What's good, brother?
Not much was happening.
Chilling.
Yeah, so I was a huge Derek Carr fan
Okay.
for 8 years.
Okay.
Now I fuck Derek Carr. I will say the last person I wanted on the team as a quarterback was Jimmy G, but that was before we signed him. So I like what Jimmy G's doing.
It sounds like you're gonna love. It sounds like you're gonna love who's here, and I respect that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Once you become a Raider, shit,
Yeah.
I'm down with you.
Yeah.
And I'm optimistic about what you can do for the team. So I'm there for sure, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Graphk, man. Oh, I didn't say South Sac right here.
Oh, come on, man. What
South
part?
Sac in the house
What part?
through Oakland, California.
What part of South
what was
Sac?
that?
What part of South Sac?
I'm off of I'm by Gerber.
Okay. I used to live off Gerber and Power Inn. I sold my albums at the AMP and right there on the corner.
You know my sister-in-law, Tiffany, 6'2" and sexy is what she go by now.
Oh yeah, that's my sis, man.
You know her.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my sis.
And I know your brother. He like your brother, Anthony.
Oh, okay. You know Ant.
Yeah, and Curry.
Oh, come
Curry,
on.
I was in his wedding with Ant.
So you know the whole fam, bro. It's levels.
Yeah, so when I get a chance, man, I'm gonna hit you up in Vegas, man. When I get a chance. So whenever you see 5150 in my name, that's probably me. It's 5150. So you'll see that. But anyway, I'm excited about this season, man. I think that we're gonna do way more than what they expect because right now, man, I didn't see 3 and 14 out there for us.
Yeah.
So I think our bottom to be is 7 wins, and our ceiling is 11.
I love it. And that's what hey Hammer, what did I say since day one? Bottom a 7, ceiling 10, 11 wins. So look, I'm with you, brother. Hey, that's that sack connection. That's that sack connection right there, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
appreciate
it. Hey, tell my sis Tiff, I said salute. You know what I mean? I haven't talked to her in a while, but make sure you let her. We used to live in Atlanta, and she used to be out there coming out. She used to come out there and visit me and my wife. That's family right there. Tell her I said what's up, and we love her. And DM me, bro. DM me. We'll link up.
Okay, and I'm older than Wasted, just to let you know.
Come on, nobody's older than Wasted.
Bro, nobody's older than him.
Me and her sister been married for 25 years, bro.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, bro.
So
I'll definitely be hitting you up. And my name is Mark, by the way, but I'll
There-
be hitting you up.
Nice to formally meet you, brother. Hit me up, definitely. Salute to our guy, man.
All right,
Appreciate you for the call, man. Realistic Hoop gonna bring Mayer along, as I said many times. JB's going to get a lot of preseason reps to prep him for the real 11-win season. JT, keep putting that shit in the universe, King. Keep putting it. And bro, that call was hilarious, bro.
I fucking can't.
Bro, I ain't never heard no shit like that, bro. Like he like that was the most funniest shit ever. Like
We got another one, and this is an international call.
it's JT.
Call from
Blame Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, our neighbor from the north, the Vancouver Canuck. Ladies and gentlemen, Van City Raiders in the building. What's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
Hammer Docs, my boys. What?
Damn.
Oh,
I was no me. he hung up, bro.
he said a Vancouver Canuck? No, a Vancouver hung up. I'll be right back, bro. Hold on. Hey, dad joke. Doom.
All right, guys. Y'all know the routine. For those that are coming in, break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell. If you're a gambling man, $25 bet on Mayer offensive rookie of the year pays you $1,025. Holy shit. I might have to do that, Casper.
call from
Blame Canada.
I'm definitely blaming Canada for the drop call, dude. What happened?
Yeah, that's my reception in my backyard. Sorry, boys.
It's all good.
How's it going?
Good. Sound off, bro.
Good. I'm just phoning in to give Ziegler his flowers again. So, growing up as a Raider fan for the past 12 years, I came in when in the dark days, I think around 2006, 2007. I think letting go of Derek Carr was one of the best moves we've made in 10 years. I was a huge Carr fan for many, many years. But going into last season, I knew you've got the best wide receiver in the NFL. The excuses were up for me, and I stuck to that. Having said that, I was talking with Sean Johnson, like I do pretty much every single day, back and forth. And Ziegler this year brought in a bunch of dogs on 1-year prove-it deals, because he's building this team the right way. He's got this constructed to the point where it doesn't really matter what happens this season. Now, having said that, I do think we're going to win about 10, 11 games. We're going to beat Miami in Miami, and I'll tell you why. Because Tua is one hit away, as we like to say, from having the Sonic rings knocked right out of him. And by week 11, I think it is, he won't be the starter for them anymore. And I don't know why. I just have the feeling that we're going to beat the Jets, and Devontae is going to kind of show Aaron Rodgers what's up. Show him that, he misses Devontae.
I like that.
But then 2024 is when this team's really going to start to return to greatness. You got all that money coming off the books. Ziegler is going to hit this 2024 draft out of the park. Anybody who thinks that Jimmy Garoppolo is the long-term solution in Las Vegas, I'll be the first to tell you you're wrong. They're going to draft a solid quarterback and a solid quarterback class in the first round next year.
Ooh,
and
first
they're
round.
Going to let Aiden and the other guy.
First round, huh?
Aiden and the other guy.
Okay.
I would say so.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah,
you could get Bo Nix.
This is still Van City, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Van. Okay, so you got it in the first. I like that you said that. Hammer, what do you have us drafting? I got the third round next year. Who do you got?
A quarterback?
Yeah.
I can't even tell you until the season's over.
I got in the third.
I got to see what Jimmy does. Seriously, because realistically, we know they can get out of this contract after year one, just like they did with Carr. Let's see what he does. Let's see where we finish to really revisit that conversation. But like, spoiler alert for anybody and everybody, Caleb Williams is not coming to the Raiders. He's going to get drafted by the Arizona Cardinals, and you can bank on that.
You keep saying that.
I'm going to keep saying it too.
Bro, look, Maybe. But I'm gonna say this. Aiden, high stakes O'Connell, man. Let's go. AO4. Aiden O'Connell.
I hope.
Yo, Van City, it's always a pleasure, bro.
Shout out to Van. Hey, Van.
As I was saying, 2024, you guys.
There you have it. Hey, people don't know yet.
That this team's going to be the best team that we've had since 2002.
Hey, people don't know yet, Van, that me and Stu are about to buy matching Aiden O'Connell jerseys this weekend. They really have no clue. It's really funny, bro.
I hope he's the truth. I really do. I hope he's the truth.
Shout out to our brother Van City, man. Take care of that beautiful family of yours, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good, boys.
Take care.
Salute to our dog, man.
Our neighbor from the north. Damn, we got the international phone calls now.
Salute to Franklin Skinner, our guy. He said AO4. Say no more.
Oh,
I got one more call in me before I got to go lay my ass down, man. My back is starting to kill me, man. We'll take one more call. I'm here for it.
Because I do got to walk the monster among pups. So it's about that time for him.
You see mine. She's already jumping in my lap, doing all kind of extra shit right now.
I'm putting the number up one last time. Ghost, appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to Ghost, man, my guy.
347-471-0361. Hey.
Been in that gym going crazy. Shout out to Ghost Sniper. I'm jealous, brother. I can't even work out right now. That shit has been killing me. Killing me not to be able to work out. Salute to our brother, Big Mike. There we go, bro. Big Mike is in a building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could barely walk right now. I'm still dealing with this fucking strained calf. So
the hamstring.
Nah, the calf.
Oh, the calf.
Yeah. This shit is killing me right now.
Hey, Freight, man, you definitely ain't capping, bro. Ain't no cap in your rap. I'm out here ancient as fuck, man. You know what I mean?
That's why he won't be playing in the flag football game in September.
Oh, no, I'm definitely coaching that shit. Once again, you guys, if you guys are out in the Vegas area this weekend, we're gonna have a lot going on. Preferably us Raider fans, but I see a few Niners here in the chat. You guys, we're gonna have some events where there's gonna be some Raiders, Niners type situations. If you guys are out there in the Vegas area, DM me, Graphk Raider on Twitter or Graphk916 on Instagram. I will definitely let you guys know where we're going to be. And I'm gonna be posting some flyers here in the next 2 days as well to let everybody know where we're going to be. So if you are local, I want to see my brother LV, which I know I'll see LV. You know what I mean? I want to see Ridge back. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can see our brother Ridge out there. But if you guys are local and you want to come rock with us and come kick it with us at some parties, we're going to be doing some dope things, man. Stay tuned. Hit me up. We definitely get you guys in the loop of what we got going on. Let me see. Salute, man. You know what, man? Hey, let's just leave it at that.
All right. Hold up. Let's highlight Ghost real quick. Don't forget, I got you bowling jersey soon. Support your boy team. We wanted the chip for the nation. There you go. Swap that shit, bro.
Hey, bro, let me know what we got to do in order to get those, and we'll wear them, bro. We will rock them shits on a live. I promise you. I will rock this shit out of that.
So before we leave, happy birthday to my little man. He's going to be 6 tomorrow. Dope. And if I'm not on the rest of this week, which I don't know, there hasn't been shit to talk about. I'm enjoying my weeklies right now.
Yeah.
A huge happy anniversary to my mom and dad. They're about to make 38 years. I believe it is Saturday. 38 years. Love you, mom. Love you, dad. Appreciate y'all.
That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Real talk.
With that being said, y'all, on your way out, if you haven't already, break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell to stay up to date with all your Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, and reactions in the official, the original, the only house built by the nation for the nation, Raider Nation News Today, and also Big Bro, OakLosVegas Network, Mount Shieldmore. And if y'all haven't checked the site out yet, I don't know what the hell y'all are doing. It's on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
PlanetRaiders.com for everything Raiders. We do have one more call.
Oh, shit.
Call from
Coach Gruden, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we wrap up, Coach Gruden's in the building. What up, Coach?
How you guys doing, man? Graphk, how's your back doing, man? Stop twerking, Graphk. Your back will heal up a little bit, man. You gotta cut that shit out. Listen, I wanted to call in here, man, say hello to Hammer. Yo, Graphk, man, you guys had a hell of a show tonight, man. I want to talk about something, man. Yeah, I heard a lot of quarterback talk, man. Everybody talks about Caleb Williams, man. About Derek Carr. But Aiden O'Connell, man. Have you guys ever thought about the Raiders going out there, possibly bringing in a guy that I had on my roster at one time, man? Nate Petergoat, man. You guys ever think about that, man?
Jesus Christ.
Nate Peterman, man. If you brought that guy in right now, man, he'd probably line up better with Josh McDaniels' offense, man. Get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo. Bring in Nate Petergoat, man. That's it.
There's only
a hell of a show, man.
Hey, Gru, there's only 2 long necks I want from a woman and from a beer. Yeah, other than that, bro, salute to you, bro.
Hey, man, listen. Hey, Graphk, man, I want to tell you something, man. I love you, brother. Love you, man. Love the show, man. Love the channel, man. OakLosVegas Network, man.
I heard the racism in that, brother, Gru. You gotta chill a little bit, bro. You gotta chill a little bit, Gru. Chill a little bit, man. You know.
Hey, man, is my sheet hanging out, man? Is my sheet hanging out, man? What the hell's going on, man? I just left my meeting today, man. You talk about fellowship and brotherhood.
Yo, holy shit!
I'm done.
Hey! Hit the outro.
Have a great fucking night, man.
Yo, hit the outro. Let's get
what was that caller's last name? Oh, it's Grand Wizard. Yo, where the fuck is it?
Yo, out the Raider, man.
Much love to everybody in the chat tonight. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the join button as well if you guys want to be members to our channels. We're going to be doing a lot of giveaways this year. Might even send out some Woodson whiskey bottles.
Oh, no. We definitely are. We definitely are this year. And Oak Las Vegas giveaways as well. OakLosVegas.com. All members, we're doing a lot of Woodson. I already talked to them. I'll be with them all week long. Woodson whiskey giveaways, Oak Las Vegas giveaways. If you guys want to become members, hit the join button. We're going to be doing a lot of those. Other than that, man, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Gru on the last call as well. And shout out to my little brother Hammer for making sure that, he got me a part of this thing right here, and I love this shit. So salute to my little bro, man. With that being said, hit that sub button, and you already know what time it is, man. Hit that Hammer's House outro, man. Let's wiggle, shake, rock, and roll.
Ain't no Hammer intro on this one, but we could just finish off.
Content. That content.